Good morning, students. In last class, we were solving exercise 1.3. In today's class, we are going to continue that exercise. See here, the sixth question tells us that a certain freezing process requires that room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process beings? What they are given here is, here temperature lowered, we will take it in a negative. Okay, here initial temperature they are given 40 degrees Celsius. Temperature will going to change for every hour, that is 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, they have asked what will be the room temperature after 10 hours of the process beings. Okay, see here, solution. Let us take the lowered temperature as negative. Say in last problem, how we take an elevator is moving above, means we took it as positive. The distance we took as positive. If elevator is going down, we took it as a distance as negative, right? In the same way, here the temperature has been lower, that's why we are taking it as a negative. Okay, see initial temperature, what they have given, initial temperature is 40 degrees Celsius. Say change in temperature per hour. Per hour the temperature has been changing by -5 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now change in temperature after 10 hours. After 10 hours, it will be equal to -5 degrees Celsius into 10. That is nothing but -50 degrees Celsius. Therefore, final room temperature after 10 hours, right? They ask after 10 hours of freezing process. After 10 hours of freezing process is equal to 40 degrees Celsius plus of -50 degrees Celsius. Now solve this. 40 degrees Celsius minus 50 degrees Celsius. Say plus minus is minus, 50 minus 40 is 10. 10 degrees Celsius, bigger number is 50, 50 has minus sign. Therefore, final room temperature after 10 hours of freezing process is -10 degrees Celsius. We will see the next problem. Now see a student, the next question tells us that a cement company earns a profit of ₹8 per bag of white cement sold. Okay, one cement company is there, he earns a profit of ₹8 for per bag, that is of white cement, and a loss of ₹5 per bag of grey cement. Okay, for grey cement he will have a loss of ₹5 per bag. The company sells 3,000 bags of white cement and 5,000 bags of grey cement in a month. What is its profit or loss? Okay, we have to find out here whether the company will have a profit or loss in a particular month. Now see here, solution. See here, profit on one profit on one white cement bag. How much he have profit on one cement bag? That is rupees 8. Yes or no? Now loss on one grey cement bag. Grey cement bag, that is rupees 5. Okay. Now we will see the first question. The company sells 3000 bags of white cement and rupees 5000 bags of grey cement in a month. What is its profit or loss? We will see in 8th question A1. Okay. See here, profit on 3000 bags of white cement is equal to, see here, 3000 into 8. Yes or no? For one white cement bag the profit will be rupees 8. For 3000 white cement bag the profit will be 3000 into 8. That will be 24,000 rupees, 24,000. Now we will see loss on 5000 bags of grey cement. Loss on 5000 bags of grey cement. That is 5000 into, for per bag the loss will be rupees 5, right? It is 5. That will be rupees 25,000. Now see student, here profit is bigger or loss is bigger compared to profit. Here loss amount is only bigger compared to profit. Definitely this is a loss. Therefore total loss is equal to, what is the total loss? Total loss is equal to rupees 25,000 minus rupees 24,000. That is nothing but rupees 1,000. He has a loss of rupees 1,000. So this is 8th one A question. Now we will see the B part. Now see here, what is the B question we will see here. What is the number of white cement bags it must sell? Okay. It must sell to have neither profit nor loss if the number of grey bags sold is 6,400 bags. See here, they are giving condition here, how much white cement bags to be sold. Okay. In such a way that profit is equal to loss. Neither profit nor loss it should have to be happen if the number of grey bags sold is 6,400 bags they had given. What we will do, let the white cement bags to be sold be X. We don't know that. To be sold be X. Same, loss incurred is equal to see how many total number of grey bags sold, that is 6,400. So loss incurred is nothing but 6,400 into, for per bag it is rupees 5. Okay, it will be 6,400 into 5 will be 500, 0, 5 4s are 20, 6 5s are 30, 32. It is nothing but rupees 32,000. Okay. Now profit earned. is equal to, say what again, let the white cement bag to be sold be X. Okay, say X into, for per bag what is the profit, it is 8, it is nothing but 8x. Profit earned is nothing but 8x. Now what they are given condition? They have given a condition, it must sell to have neither profit nor loss. We can tell it, the condition should be loss is equal to profit. Okay, so this implies 32,000 is equal to 8x. Okay, that is x is equal to 32,000 divided by 8. If you do 32,000 divided by 8, it is 8 ones are 8, 4,000s are, means the number of white cement bag it must sell, that is 4,000. If we sell 4,000 white cement bag, it will be neither a profit nor a loss. Therefore 4,000 cement bags, it must sell to have neither loss or profit. Say student, if a cement company sells 4,000 of white cement bag and 6,400 grey cement bag, okay, we can find out that there will be neither a loss nor a profit. Okay, now we will see the 9th main. Now we will see the 9th main. Replace the blank with an integer to make it a true statement. Okay, so first one they have given -3 into dash is equal to 27. The second question, 5 into dash of -35. C one they have given 7 dash into -8 is equal to -57. D they have given dash into -12 is equal to 132. Now see here, the 9th one tells us that replace the blank with an integer to make it a true statement. First one, -3 multiplied by dash is equal to 27. Now see here a negative integer is there and here we want to answer in a positive integer. Now see here, 3 how much is 27? 3 9 is 27, but we want a positive integer. When two negative integers are multiplied, we get a positive integer. 9 3s is 27. Minus will become a plus. When two negative integers are added or multiplied, we get a positive integer. Now 5 how much is -35. We know that 5 7s is 35, but we want here negative integer. Now see here, when positive integer multiplied by negative integer, the answer will be a negative integer. That is 5 into -7 is -35. So next here, dash multiplied by minus 8 is equal to minus 56. Now see, if I took here 7, positive integer multiplied by a negative integer will get answer in a negative integer. 7 8s are 56. Now dear ones, here dash into minus 12 is equal to 132. See here, minus 11 into minus 12. 11 12s is 132. When two negative integers are multiplied, we get a positive integer. So in this way we can solve this. Okay, in here, in multiplication of integers, we have learned that when a positive integer and negative integers are multiplied, we get a negative integer, and when two negative integers are multiplied, we get a positive integers. Okay, in next class we are going to see the division of integers. Okay, this completes your exercise 1.3. We will see in the next class. Thank you.